It is TOAFNMG. This fat man here, y'all, once again talking about that goofy shit. I got a special guest in the house. Not only is a fellow Clipper, a fellow Bulldog. That's Oxon. That's Oxon Hills, and motherfuckers don't know. And my pro fight, frat brother, all that good shit. I got my good brother Nate here. Thank you for coming out.
What up, what up?
By the way, I can't see this, but this nigga's dapper than a motherfucker. This nigga's gainfully employed.
Conference time.
And of course, my nigga Travis. What up? Common supporter nigga. Just wanted to talk about.
Wait, I got a question. Sorry to interrupt.
It's all good.
What does the acronym stand for?
I can't tell you.
That was quick.
What I will say is that
not the first person to ask.
Not the first person to ask. Not everybody asks actually, and I usually tell the guest afterwards.
Oh.
Most of the time they forget, but it's all good. True. But anyway, one thing I want to talk about today, and I want to talk about a whole, not too much goofy shit, but a few different things. It was some shit I seen on Facebook today. I was minding my own business. Unfortunately, another nigga got killed.
Oh no. I said, oh no.
Yeah. Unfortunately, another nigga got killed. And I seen overwhelming support from, women, we fear for our husbands, our brothers, our sons, all that good shit.
Right.
And I remember when that Corinne Gaines shit went down, and it was, fuck all these niggas. They don't stand up for us. They don't protect us. They have abandoned their women and all this other shit. And I wanted to be a dick on Facebook today. I'm glad another nigga got killed so we can get love again. You feel what I'm saying? Because it was really fucked up in the game when Corinne Gaines got killed by the police. You feel what I'm saying? But I thought that was going to be petty as fuck. So I was like, nah, let me not get, molested on Facebook today.
Yeah, that's just asking for it.
Yeah, that's asking for it. That's too polarizing.
If that's how you feel, that's how you feel.
No, and I guess the reason I kept it to myself, I guess I didn't keep it to myself all the way. But it'd be funny as shit to me sometimes that I want to do, like, unfortunately, I keep score of people's opinions. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like let's say like you, some of us in sports team. Like I like the Skins, right? And then I don't know, we have a good season, and now you like the Skins, motherfucker. I remember you said the Skins ain't shit. You feel what I'm saying? Right. Now you now you riding dicks. So I felt like, and I feel as African American men that. Sometimes when I hear a black woman say what she's experienced from a black man, I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? For example, why black men prefer white women. And I'm like, I don't have no preference for no damn white woman. If I saw a fat black junk and a thick ass white junk, I'm going to say seeing a thick white junk is going to be funny as shit. But I mean, I know where home is.
Right.
I'm sick of shit. Cut.
Nigga, that's sickness coming out.
Nigga, I have a cold. I have a full blown cold, y'all. So
I was just saying.
I don't give a fuck that I have a cold, but I got one, so it is what it is.
And it's not a playoff of a J, trust me. I wish it would.
You gotta calm down. And I want to ask you guys just explicitly. Do you prefer white bitches? As in looking at two people, two black guys. Is it white bitches over everything?
I can say negative. I really don't have a preference, to be honest with you. My joint, literally, real talk, I go for the individual that treat me like a fucking human being. My dad told me that a long time ago. They could be purple, green, whatever. You treat me like a human being and I find you attractive no matter what your race, color, creed, whatever it is. No dudes. But race, color, creed, you got a shot, yo. And you never know who's actually going to be your match. It could be a white person, could be Hispanic, could be an Asian. You know what I mean? I don't like Pokemon, so probably. But you know what I mean? It depends on how the person treats me in return, how I treat them. You know what I mean? Everybody get a fair shot, in my opinion. Now you can be more attracted to certain type of people. You know what I mean? But my attractiveness just really start off with the physical. I mean, that's what you see up front. You can't say the personality because everybody's personality ain't on their face. You know what I mean?
You got a point.
So
you ever see a bitch though that you do see her face? It's like I know exactly what's about to go down with this bitch right here.
Oh yeah.
It's like but anyway, I don't get on that tangent too hard. But what about you, Travis?
That's a good tangent.
I'm gonna say I do have a preference for my sisters, just because it's like as a black man, I feel like we have to go through so much stuff that other races don't even go through. Even if you are Latino or Asian or whatever like that, like she might be able to get you in some instances, but there's nothing like knowing that as a black man, I can have a black woman to have my back because she knows what I have to go through.
Facts. And what I think is funny about that is that like I believe that love is between love. Like, it don't really matter what the fuck you are. And like,
I'm not saying that it can't happen. But
No, I believe in that. But culturally, I think like I remember going to Oxon Hills, a lot of Filipinos, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we had like a lot of beautiful Filipino women, which they niggas too. They might not say it, but they.
Yeah, that's why they brown.
Yeah.
That was in Vietnam. We went over there and started playing C's over there.
That's why they got fat asses. But anyway.
Yes, truth.
And I just remember, like, now that those girls are older, getting married and shit, they getting married to other Filipino men. And I was like, that's cool, that's low key. And I thought about, like, my friends, they marrying black, they marrying black women. So I kind of never took my culture into that. We had one of those homogenous ass, like, communities and shit. Like, we really do marry our own, blah, 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 and all that good shit. So to the point where if interracial marriage was up, it's not to any type of percentage where it's overwhelming. Niggas is marrying niggas, blase woo, blase woo. So, and personally, I currently date a black woman. I don't think I've ever really gone too far from black. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's
too far from black.
I mean, it was always going to be.
There's levels to the shit.
Yeah. Like, nobody wasn't at least half.
Yeah, you're right. You could partially.
I see what you're saying.
But it wasn't mixed with white. It'd be mixed with like Hispanic or something like that. So like a Puerto Rican jump is black. You feel what I'm saying? So whatever. That wasn't really that different. Except she could speak Spanish. I thought that was cool.
That made me think. I never dated anything but a black woman.
And I'm telling
Maybe
you,
I'm confused.
I talked to my nigga Hebrew today. I'm gonna move this because it's gonna blow the shit out of me. I talked to my nigga Hebrew today. And I asked him, did you have a preference for white women? He was like, nah. He said, if anything, if I could rank them, it would be dark-skinned black women. I was like, okay.
I believe that nigga wholeheartedly.
Yeah.
All his joints have been dark-skinned. Now that I think about it, that's funny as shit.
Dark-skinned black women. Second would be Hispanic women. He then went white bitches, and then light-skinned black women.
You just made so many motherfuckers upset.
Yo made a sandwich with niggas though?
That shit was amazing in my opinion. Because I thought, why the yellow bitches get no love? And I was like, he said that he did make it a point where he's trying to empower his dark sisters. You feel what I'm saying? And to me, I hear about the stereotype, but I don't see the stereotype.
Oh God, it's out there. I had a girl school me though.
Like, I heard about it, but I've never seen it. Like, I've heard niggas say she's cute for a dark skin.
Yeah.
Like, all that goofy shit. But to me,
that's just like saying she got a fat ass for a white girl. Like, you expect less.
Facts.
That's disrespectful.
I mean, to me, that's not that crazy though, because I'm
talking about like a dark skin girl. She cute for a dark skin girl. Meaning you expect.
Oh, okay.
To be
I would say a white bitch with ass, a white bitch with no ass. That shit's funny. Like, their back pockets be touching and shit.
Ooh.
Like,
disgusting.
It's like police officers, Asians, and white bitches have like the worst asses I've ever seen.
Police officers. How that fall?
I've seen some fat ass police officers.
Unfortunately, I feel as though it's like a requirement that they have to take the ass away if you're gonna be a lady cop.
Especially if you get like a 5'4" little black drink, like she really about to do something.
You know what? I had one at Bowie. We used to call her Mrs. Officer. She wasn't all that fat though. She was really, really pretty. You feel what I'm saying? Hence, what led to my they don't have. Oh, you know what? I ain't gonna
my cousin a cop. I ain't saying she got a fat ass though, but I just had to plug it.
That's wild either way. That's wild either way. I think it's stupid, but I really want to impute that to women, especially black women. I mean, I'm not really talking to nobody else, but it's like, how do y'all? I've had conversations with women, and I'm telling them that like black men don't, as a whole, and I don't know every black man in the world. Goddamn, I don't really know who the fuck I know, but as a whole, we do not have any preference for white women. And even if a nigga says some shit like that, his mama black. And if anything, I don't think we all mirror our mother's love and all that shit. Like, I don't think that's true. Like, try to find somebody like your mama. I think we find something that's has that nurturing aspect. That if I get you pregnant, you can be just like how my mama was. You feel what I'm saying? For my family. You feel what I'm saying? That's what I think that really means. Not like you want to be like your mom. I don't get that shit because I don't fuck my mom.
Right, that's real.
What I realize with people that blatantly have a preference, especially if black dude have a preference for white girl, I can say, is usually the individual that has a preference for someone else. I say a white woman, whatever they are, non-black woman. You know what I mean? It's usually because they aren't a strong enough man to handle what a black woman brings to them. Now, not saying a black woman is all powerful and aggressive, always right. Hell no, most of the time they wrong.
That shit.
But you're gonna hear their attitude. You know what I mean?
And that's
a white woman is more inclined. Now you gotta know. And I ain't gonna say all. I can't even really generalize everybody. But I'm not gonna generalize and say all white women are like submissive. No. But the dudes that say that shit have the impression, the mindset that white women are submissive. You know what I mean? Just like a hickish, somebody that's ignorant white person would think all black people walk around, they pants sagging, fucking doing shit they see in the videos.
Smoking weed,
ignorant,
drinking 40s.
Exactly.
But there's a lot of niggas do be drinking weed.
Yeah, I do. I mean, I was literally about to get a 40 on the way here. But it was because it just, it's Wednesday. But, so like, the dudes that say that, they have a mental impression. They living off that stereotype that they think white women are submissive and gonna do whatever they want to do and won't gotta hear the shit that they've heard from a black woman. Then, two, a black woman could have traumatized him in school. Like it could be something where he was in school at elementary school. Right, he was in elementary school, and next thing you know, he pissed himself, and the black girl was the one to be like, "Hey, Larry pissed on himself." And he just like, man, fuck y'all bitches forever. And he still don't like black women.
You know Tommy Sotomayor?
Yeah.
That nigga hates black women. Like
that's something that happened to him in the past?
Yeah.
See? But it's like people scared of dogs because it bit them.
I know a nigga personally
who, I swear.
He goes, this dumbass nigga, he's my man, but he a dumbass nigga. He goes, and I quote, I've never experienced racism outside of black people. I've never been, like, nothing ever racist happened to me with white people. It's always been black people that have been more racist. And I say, you realize that's literally fucking possible for a black person to be racist towards you, another nigga. He then goes, like, so it's one of them situations where you kind of understand why a nigga is the way he is. Kind of what you were saying earlier. And so he just kept telling me the stories. He was like how all the black girls would say he was corny and all other shit, like a Brian Gumble ass nigga and all that other shit. And I'm like, nigga, that's why you love white bitches, nigga. That's the only one that showed you love, goddammit. And
he didn't appreciate honesty.
It was a point in my life where I had, I love fluffy women. Like that's my forte.
Okay.
But I almost had to let go of fluffy women because I was having I was having a bad run with fluffy bitches. I was like, I gotta switch it up.
But you didn't quit.
I didn't quit. Not one fucking day. But I almost did. Goddammit.
I was just trying to see where you was gonna go with that. I heard "but" and I was like, all right, this is about to be fun. Here we go.
But I mean, all right. So I guess I understand the traumatization, but I always feel sometimes like I always wondered if a skinny joint maybe like liked me and she heard like she's aware how much I have affinity for Fluffy and he was like, oh, he'll never like me. I gotta go eat a couple bonbons.
I've put my life.
It's happened, but it was in a different regard. It was a girl. I was making this. Oh god, I was basically doing like a fucking stand up about bitches who've been ran through, right? And girl, I didn't know the girl liked me. I should have known, but she had a whole bunch of bodies. So if you hear a nigga doing a whole motherfucking bit about bodies and shit, and you like this nigga, you not hate this nigga because you know what I'm saying, like he don't want you. And not to mention, I felt like, well, one, you don't necessarily hide it. How many people you let your pussy? So how are you know what I'm saying? So like what could I be saying that's hurting your feelings? It's your pussy, bitch. I mean,
that's real.
I didn't fuck it.
Right. I didn't set him up
or knock them shits down. Goddammit.
Right.
But nonetheless, and to me. That was probably when I was younger, but now I'm a little bit older. I don't want no joint who's, twice been blown out. But I mean, people have had sex before, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So you have to adjust your thoughts and ideas about this.
Now that you're older, people have had sex before. Like,
yes,
it's kind of almost impossible.
Like if I met a girl,
a 30-year-old
and she, right, yeah, she was 30 and a virgin, I'd be like, all right, true, that's low key. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would think that was a little bit weird.
I wouldn't believe it.
Oh, you wouldn't believe it?
Impossible.
Unless
she's been trapped even if she was trapped in somebody's basement, he probably was raping her or something, which isn't cool. But unfortunately, it's hard to believe.
There's no situation that you should be a 30-year-old virgin.
I know a girl who almost made it through all 4 years of undergrad.
That's cool.
I know that. I agree with that one.
And I'm like, that's pretty damn good, though.
That's great.
Yeah, I feel as though that at HBCU, if you make it past the first semester, unfucked.
First semester? Is
that
wild, bro?
Homecoming.
I ain't get the chance to go to college like that. Like, go away for college, so.
You don't need to.
Yeah, you don't need to. You can drive up there every day. It doesn't fucking matter. But I'll tell
funny.
I'll tell you the truth. The reason, okay, yeah, I definitely had some pussy my first semester of college, but it really fell in my lap. I didn't really necessarily work for it.
You never have to.
Never, yeah. And I was surprised because, like, you see the movies, you think it's gonna, you know what I'm saying? It's not like that. You still got to play your hand. Mm-hmm. But what the culture is, what I think maybe colleges don't realize, that these are probably the first opportunity that these people can fuck with no interruption. You know, the most is a roommate, maybe. You feel what I'm saying?
And they usually understand.
According to where you live, you feel what I'm saying? That's not even the issue. I had my own room for the most part. My whole tenure at Bowie State.
Oh, you blessed.
Yeah, I had shared a room 1 year. I was an RA, and I had my own room in Kennard, and I lived in Bowie Place.
My numbers would be dumb.
You know what's funny? I didn't get I kind of got, I lit homes up a little bit, but I'm gonna say Kennard was probably jumping the most in my day. It was some shit going on.
I can't even name one. I incriminate myself.
I feel as though I can't incriminate. I feel as though, like, only because of timestamps alone, I can't incriminate myself. You feel what I'm saying? Like, but so it's all good. You feel what I'm saying? Not to mention, I don't give a fuck. Like
fuck it.
Right.
It's over and done.
It's some pussy, man. It's not a humongous deal.
Right.
It's a big deal to some. I mean, we going on tangents.
Well, like you were just saying about, like, the number of bodies that joints be having and shit. Like, that's another number. That's a number they gotta add on there.
I dated this girl, right? Mm-hmm. And it was funny as shit.
Who really knows their number, though?
You know, you forget, but you know.
You talking about, like, us as men or like
women? Women know everything.
Numbers. I think women don't know theirs either.
They do.
They do. They just lie about it.
They lie about it a lot.
They lie about it
a lot.
I feel like everybody has lied about it.
Because
I know this is a universal. This is like a universal rule. Or
I lied
like
about
that.
it.
It's like if sex only counts when they want to count it.
Yeah.
And like that's why I'm saying they lie about it. They may be like, yeah, I really had that for 5 people, but it's just like, bitch.
You care for them 5 people.
Not even that. It's like, all right, this nigga stuck his dick in me for like 2 minutes, but he was done. I was like, it doesn't matter.
You on his checklist.
Right, exactly.
I've
heard some shit. I heard a girl tell me, like, he put it in, I wasn't feeling it, so I don't count that.
I had to revamp my list. I used to count motherfuckers that held my dick, and I was like, that don't count. Like, if you seen the dick and touched it, it counts, nigga. But nah, then once I started being able to substantiate it with real, I was like, all right, I can knock off them bullshit ones.
That's funny.
I don't think I even had enough time to do that.
Then I made like 3 lists though. I had like a head, whole
I can't do the head list, bro. That is wild.
That's one thing I will keep my mouth shut.
That's what I'm saying.
That
doesn't make any sense. To track
hey,
that.
Let me tell you something funny though. This is a whole nother angle, but my last podcast I had my girl on, and I had another young lady on, and they was talking about how they didn't believe that bitches are just out here sucking dick for no reason. And that shit made me laugh, and I was like, that's how I know women don't keep it real with each other like men keep it real with each other.
This is the positive. If she thinks that, that's good. If she knew that, then you'd be like,
hilarious. Hilarious.
I mean, you can't fault her for it necessarily.
Right. I wouldn't be mad if she was hip. But I'm the same with you. I guess I wouldn't even say that either with you out here sucking dick. I mean, it's pointless now, goddamn it.
Right.
But
not that you wouldn't and shit.
Yeah, nothing I wouldn't. It's very pointless to ask the question now. But
I wouldn't ask.
But she was like, yeah, I didn't know bitches out here sucking dick, and I was like, so I think that's almost the majority of what's going on out here. It's like a lot of dick sucking
happens
going on.
more than fucking.
I don't know.
Pussy is elusive.
But I don't think.
Right. They feel worse about giving up the puss than giving head.
Right.
I agree.
That's not another body.
It's not another body.
That's not another body.
And that's like an invitation.
Never thought of that. Mm-hmm.
The head is the invitation to love me. It's like, I done sucked you up, so at least contact me again for some more head or something, we can build on that. I don't think that's a bad idea.
I have a real life situation. I had a friend of mine tell me, like, yo, I really like this dude. I never really do shit off the first night. I sucked his dick and I swallowed and he hit me back. And I was like, yo, he's done. Like, he didn't want nothing out of you but that probably, and you did it. Now you out.
Austin's face.
My quote on that is that when you suck some dick with no type of promise, it is you just signed up like an oral contract never to get wifed up. And it's a risk you take. It's a roll of dice in my opinion.
I was about to say,
not
everybody's like that, but
off the early, you are not getting wiped up.
It's not an open and shut case.
I've done it.
Yeah, you've done it, but it's not like damn it, this is.
I've done 9 months with a drink where I saw it at Starbucks around 4:30. I was in that ass around 9:30. Together for 9 months. Straight like that. I'm not gonna say I was in full love, like that fake love, but definitely she got money spent on her. You feel what I'm saying? Like she got the full brunt of a relationship. Like it ended because I was just done because she was actually a lunatic.
All right.
But not that she the screw is loose, but it's a screw there. You feel what I'm saying? Like, bitch still got a job. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Stupid shit like that.
Man, a lot of functional crazy motherfuckers.
A lot of functional crazy motherfuckers.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it.
But anyway, so yeah, no preferences for white bitches. And I would say if any black men are exuding that white women are better, I don't think you should take their word over some niggas that's saying that's not the case. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I never understand how the negative is always stronger than the positive sometimes.
Because the negative is louder.
Negative is louder, but I'm like, all right, so in my sociology class, right, they were talking about like deadbeat dads and all that other good shit, right? And so of course a couple girls had some stories about their lives, blah blah blah, and the effects of not having a father to a female is way different than being a male. And I was rocking with it, and I was like, I could fuck with all that, but what made me laugh was I was like, but like it was a few girls I knew in there personally, and their narrative for their fathers didn't sound like what I know, because I was like, so I had to kind of get in there, and I was like, well, I mean, to be honest, I know that your father's in your life. You always had food, lights. You know what I'm saying? Like, he might not have taught you he might not have could dance with his shoes, but that nigga was at work. You know what I'm saying? So I said you got to see mommy all the time because that was the focal point. You feel what I'm saying? And I think that children should rely on their mother. That's not crazy to me. You feel what I'm saying? Like you need your mom.
Kind of would. I think my kids want to be with their mother more. I'm gonna hope they want to, because like dad ain't.
I don't know. I feel like how times are changing. Like, just in case I'm not shit in life. Like, if I had to like take care of some babies, fuck it. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, you can do it, but it's like at the end of the day,
I still have like a part-time job.
Dad was built to go out and
provide.
Right.
And that's from that. And that's nothing we made up. That's some shit from back when we had bow and arrows and fucking spears and shit. We were hunters and they are the motherfucking gatherers. I'm gonna go see a play in Denver. It was called Define the Caveman. That's what it was about. How it was explaining the origins of men and women from like prehistoric time, all that goofy shit. And it pretty much explained a lot of shit that we deal with currently, kind of like color schemes, color palettes. Women know mauve and Tibetan fucking shit and all that other goofy shit. And we go red, black, pink, blah, blah, blah. It's because back in them days, they had to like pick like plants and berries and shit. They had to know the right color because some shit might be poisonous or some shit like that. So that's why they have a wider fucking palette.
Their eyesight is better. With colors and shit.
They are really good at multitasking. Think about it. You actually, you got to keep your cave clean. Keep, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to take care of these kids. Might have to fend off a lion or some shit if they come through. Whatever goofy shit. You do a lot of shit at once. If you're the man, you're pretty much protecting the village or hunting. It's pretty much all
Like
you do.
I think,
So that's why
like,
we got
simplistic.
we got one track mind.
like I think it's like fucking the eyesight shit, like judging distance and speed and shit like that too. Like that's part of it too.
all that shit.
We're better at that than women are.
It's
Just
the
naturally.
direction and shit.
Right. Because we ones actually going out into the woods and shit.
It's been time. You never like.
I'm terrible with directions, by the way.
You probably tell directions, but you ever be going somewhere and you might have went there with the GPS, but didn't want to pull it out on the way back. And you just you get to a place you don't know if it's left or right, but you just feel it's
gotta be right.
Yeah. I think that's where that comes from. I was like, I think that's hilarious.
Instinct. Yo.
But what it bothers me sometimes because like I'm a really big proponent for women, like in general, not just black women in general. Like I've been afforded some experiences where I've gotten to understand some things about women. You feel what I'm saying? That maybe not. I don't think a lot of other niggas know. Like I remember the first time I like really started paying attention to a woman's emotions. I was like 22, 21. Before that, I was like, fuck that shit you talking. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm not mad. I'm over it. Fuck it. You feel what I'm saying? Blah, blah, blah. So that was the first bitch that made me listen. You feel what I'm saying? So that was like, oh, wow. I realized that a lot of men don't really listen to their bitches. Like, I just think you got a gripe. You feel what I'm saying? You got an attitude. I'm not taking what the fuck you're going through seriously. It might still be bullshit to me, but at least you'd be fake enough to hear. Fake enough to listen. But I don't think you have to pretend to care. But you should take seriously. At least if she tell you what did I just say, you should be able to at least spit it back to her.
Just the last word, at least.
At least, or like about appearances and like in society and shit. Like that weighs on them way heavier than it weighs on us. And I never respected that for long. I think probably one of my exes broke up because of an argument involving how the society affects appearance and shit. Because I feel as though it affects us the same. I felt that it affects us the same way. Like. We all think, well, I know it's black. Maybe it's supposed to be Diesel, 6'5" with dreads. You feel what I'm saying? Like that might be wherever the bitch ideal is. For damn sure, I'm not that. You feel what I'm saying? But I never let that never stopped me from. You feel what I'm saying? From thinking I was attractive or be able to
make it successful.
Yeah, to be mixed with women. But for them, it's a little bit different. Cause like for example, I know in our culture, having a nice ass, a fat ass is a thing. If you don't have a fat ass, God didn't give you one. Bitch, what you gonna do? You feel what I'm saying? Like you might feel
get some squats.
Right. You might hit your squats, but you might.
I don't always work.
That nigga's stupid.
Damn.
But she might feel that she's less attractive naturally because she have a big butt or her titties little or whatever.
They be the ones sucking dick.
They
full circle.
You stupid.
You know
this nigga said full circle.
I didn't mean to cut you off, but I just had an epiphany. I feel like sharing.
I feel as though it's the one the fat is sucking dick too, though. So it's
yeah.
So it's like
it's the ones that gotta try harder.
But I'm gonna tell you one thing though. I think it's funny that you said that though. Has anyone dated a joint with no ass before?
Yeah,
I know I have, and I was palming that joint, smacking that joint like it was fat.
Bitches that they had fat asses. Yeah.
You didn't like this fat right? He was fat a liar.
Yeah. Nah, I had a.
Oh, you like you?
No, it's like you genuinely be enticed by it, but it's just like I know.
That's what I say.
Ain't like no Buffy the Body.
It's this beautiful girl at Bowie State. I'll even go this far. She's SG Rowe. And she don't have a fat ass, but it got so much swag on it. I'm like, oh man. I told her to her face, no disrespect, but she laughed, so it wasn't like weird. Like I'm cool enough, you feel what I'm saying, that it wasn't a big deal.
Right.
But nonetheless, yeah, man, like that shit is nice. I had to tell her to her goddamn face. I gotta do better on that.
I gotta talk behind her back. Let me.
Yeah.
Let me just let her know.
I'm like, first of all, I'm like we too, like we, like I don't know how cool we are, but you know me well enough that I ain't no fucking weirdo or no shit like that. That's all I did was say how much swag that motherfucker got. Hope she had a good day.
Right. Probably made it better. She told somebody. You made her day.
She did like a little twerk afterwards, like, hey, got swag. I was like, fucking yeah, thank you, But Yeah, that's one thing they go through is they might not feel as beautiful for some odd reason. And the reason I said I equated it to us that we go through the same things as men, but like we don't care. And I think I said that's what I just try to tell her, like just don't care, like we don't care. I said, matter of fact, our friends probably ridicule us about whatever the fuck is wrong with us very early on. I was this was like maybe 18, 19. It was me and my buddy Will. We was joining each other, right? And I was getting things out the way. I told him he had on boot cut pajamas. It was like no comparison, right? This nigga goes, man, you fat as shit with dog marks on your face. I said, wait, I know I'm fat, so I'm over that already. Nigga goes, with dark marks on your face. Nigga, do you know I went in the bathroom and turned on the light, looked in the mirror like, yo, like, do I got some shit on my shit?
Yo, Bowers always got that one joke that hurt.
And I was like, all right, I might could, like do like a skin peel for that, and I'm good to go. You feel what I'm saying? No big deal. But I had to acknowledge this nigga did a real joke on my ass. You feel what I'm saying?
It hurt.
Like my shit was superficial. You feel what I'm saying? His shit was real. So I was like, I said in that moment in the bathroom, I looked, I confirmed that this nigga was
he was right.
He was right, and I literally let it go almost in that moment. Like I walked to the bathroom, like it wasn't like a thing. You feel what I'm saying? I was like, oh, like for real. It's like,
wasn't a grudge.
Yeah, I never noticed it. I never fucking gave a fuck. Now I got a full fucking beard. You definitely can't notice. So it's like, yeah. I was like, this some funny shit. And I was like, I can only imagine if that happened to a girl. Oh. And her going into that same bathroom, she might be slitting her fucking wrists. You feel what I'm saying? Or pull a carry in that bitch or some shit like that.
Yep.
And I'm wondering why is it so different? You know what I'm saying? Like how can we not necessarily just shrug it off? Because we got some niggas that's not feeling like the shit they've been through. Hence the niggas that don't like black women.
Right.
That's full circle.
They hit them with that joke. That's a different
full circle.
That's full circle.
Right. The black woman hit them with the joke.
Oh,
that hurt.
That joke stayed, nigga. But that's actually one thing I think is hilarious about black women. They are the wittiest.
Oh God.
Humans on earth. And I'm talking about. I didn't even see it with my girl, and she's one of she's like I hate to be all corny and shit, but she's very a classic type girl in terms of how she treats me, how she
love Jones.
Yeah, like how she monitors our relationship. like it's very. Like she's very you can tell that she's been trained up. Like mom, dad was in there doing showing her something. You feel what I'm saying? To the point where I didn't meet her parent mom yet, but I met her dad. And I almost wanted to tell that nigga man, like give him some daps and pounds. Like, good job, motherfucker. Right. Like you the nigga for real, son. Like yeah, on it.
I appreciate all that.
Right. I appreciate all that.
It worked.
Kept these freaks off the pole. All that shit. You the man. And this is a whole other tangent, but actually a topic I want to go into. It seems like and this is another thing. Men we like love and shit, but a bouquet of roses for us isn't a bouquet of roses. It might be getting your dick sucked, might be paying your cell phone bill, and put some gas in your car, some goofy shit like that. More than likely, it's gonna be monetary, in my opinion. It's not too many knickknacks, patty legs you can give me. It might be a sweet thing, but it's gonna be like one of those sweet things you gave me.
Yeah, a PS4 game or some shit.
Maybe some shit like that you hold on to, a controller.
Yeah, controller. Yeah. That's always a clutch move.
Clutch move. I think it's funny that you ever meet a woman where it seems like she's gonna have an issue respecting you, as in, you know what I'm saying? Like you're like you have a thing with just respecting men, and like you take that as a slight. And I was like, then you'll never be able to love a man, probably a black man especially, if you cannot respect them. You feel what I'm saying? Like that's not necessarily being submissive, in my opinion. I don't think that those words coincide. It's just that if we're in an argument. And you at the point where, all right, nigga, I don't argue no more. I'm gonna shut the fuck up. You got it. Who's really mad here? You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
You might go, all right. You might even fucking now you want to talk to the rest of the day. But the next day, you can go, this bitch is like,
what's it said?
Yeah.
Or a lot of times it's said in there, but you just tired of talking about the situation. So you're like, man, let's dead it. But then you be like, nah, I can't let her go around thinking that shit. So then you bring it back up.
Yeah. But I guess what I take it as respect is like, all right, easily we can go back and forth in this. it's not necessarily gonna come to a conclusion. And I'm wise enough as a female. I say talk about a female. I'm wise enough as a female to know I don't really want to go back and forth with this nigga. If anything, I'm trying to cuddle up, watch a movie tonight. So yeah, I'm not about to be arguing about no goofy shit. And to me, that shit is amazing. A woman who don't give you no strife over no goofy shit.
This is one point right there. So it could be not giving you strife over goofy shit, but this is one thing I realized. An argument, and this is probably a situation with your girl, she's just mature enough to realize this, that an argument doesn't need to occur. Everything starts off as a disagreement.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It turns into an argument when the other person doesn't respect the other person's opinion. You know what I mean? If I can see where you coming from and I know why you made that decision or you think why you think that, if I can understand that, I'm not going to be mad at you. I'm like, oh shit, I see what you're saying. Well, I was looking at it like XYZ. Then, usually if the person listens to each other, that depends on what it is. If somebody cheated or some dumb shit, that's argument. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But if it's something where, you know what I mean, you should have been home right here, but I hung out later with my homeboy, boom. You should have been at the dinner and be like, yo, I didn't know the dinner was this big of a deal. I didn't know you were inviting your dad. It's like, you know what I mean? Like, once you get all the facts in play, if you respect the other person's viewpoint or their situation, it shouldn't be an argument. So she could be mature enough just to get all the facts before she throw out the attitude.
Have you ever, I know I've done this, you ever been wrong on some shit and just try to get loud on your bitch real quick just to like, you feel what I'm saying? Not like to I
don't get loud. I leave.
No. It's okay. I'm gonna tell you the story. Then you probably be like, all right, cool. So one of my old junk, she was like, I want you to take me and my sister to the circus. Okay, no problem. Verizon Center. No problem. I got you. I'm escort all y'all. Right. Day of, I was fucking around. Didn't get to her till like the end of the circus had started. So I had to get. Not only get them, but then get to the circus, get them in. It's the fucking Verizon Center, so it ain't no walk. You ain't just walk in a Verizon Center. It's gonna take a minute, get you to find your seat.
Right.
You done missed the whole fucking. You done missed some shit. So in the car ride down, she's so mad, like she's steaming, man, to the point she's talking about me to herself, like saying some shit and like refraining it back, like I know this motherfucker. Ain't like, ain't, you know what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
So, and me knowing I'm dead wrong, instead of just going, I'm wrong, I'm like, oh, you got something to say? Like,
yo.
You got something on your chest?
That's pride, nigga.
Yeah, you had to stand up for yourself.
I mean, let's not be ridiculous here, you know what I'm saying? I know now, but at the time I knew I was dead wrong, but I knew I didn't want to catch the heat that was appropriate for said shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm saying, have you ever done some shit like that? You feel what I'm saying?
I would just be like, what the fuck you want me to say? What the fuck you want me to say? I did it. Sorry, shit.
I love that answer because, all right, now, that's one of my favorite responses. Only because, essentially, if I did the shit, that's the shit I was going to do. And you feel what I'm saying? Like, I can tell you I'm sorry.
You know what I'm saying?
I can tell you
I
can tell you I'm sorry. I can tell you I'll never do it again. But I already did the shit.
Right.
Let's move on. If you fucking with me still, we just gotta move on.
Nigga, I was late for a wedding. I was like, look, I had stuff to do. I got here as soon as I could. I'm here now. Do you want me to leave? I can leave. You want me to leave? I'm sorry. I'm late. I'm here now. I had shit to do. I'm like, what you mean? I picked up the phone. Yeah, I said I was on my way, but I had more shit to do.
Right.
Like, look, I'm here now.
You called me while I was getting in the shop.
Like, if you're going to keep on complaining, I'll go home and be happy.
And this is the thing right here. When people tell you that, they be like, yo, why you weren't just honest with me and tell me you weren't on the way? Did you want to hear that though? Like, I lied because I knew you wouldn't like that shit. You would be more angry. You know what I mean?
So
then I gotta get you off the phone. Like, I'm trying to get you off the phone. So
right,
get you
that's
off
what I was
quick.
about to get to. Like, like sometimes it's just like, look, I'd rather not even have this discussion. And I get there when I get there. Like, I mean good. I'm not trying to fuck up. Like, I had some shit to do. I'm sorry.
It's so funny.
But they always invite you back.
Yo,
you know what I mean?
Let me tell you some shit I did.
What, nigga?
Brian let me use his truck. So that's funny already. You let me drive the expedition. The infamous expedition. And he was like, just had this bitch back to me in the morning, right? This is like already fried, all that good shit, right? Of course, he wouldn't let me drive that bitch if I wasn't, probably. But anyway. So it's like 7 o'clock in the morning. I'm up, but I ain't up. You feel what I'm saying? I'm up, but I can't do shit. Yeah, do what you You gotta do better.
Dig them up, ho.
And this nigga, I say he might have got I don't know. I might have went back to sleep, but he's calling me on the phone, like blowing my phone up. So I'm like, all right, let me get the fuck up. So I say drive time was probably another 25, 30 minutes. So whatever he had to do with the truck, I fucked that all up, right? He was mad as shit. But no. What happened was he wasn't there, because that's what happened. I was supposed to meet him with the shit, and he had to leave. That's what it was. So I didn't really see that nigga till like later or some shit like that. But he was calling me, and he was like, "Where you at? Like, where you at?" And I just made me a left buoy, right? And some shit like that. And I was like, "Yo, I'm about 15, 17 minutes away." You know, I always give a weird time. You feel what I'm saying? Niggas leave you alone. You say I'm 16 minutes away. You feel what I'm saying?
5. That's what fucking me up.
And I might have been another 30, if that. And he kept calling me, and I was like, "Yo," he's like, "Where you at?" And I was like, "I'm on the way, nigga," like that, right? So he finally breaks down and goes, "Nigga, if you're not on the way, you're not on the fucking way." Like, you know what I'm saying?
Like, tell the truth.
And I'm like, "Nigga, what does that change, nigga?" like, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm already fucked up. Like, I was supposed to be there 2 hours ago. So, like, you feel what I'm saying? Like I'm already a fuckboy. Like, how? Like, if anything, you should be over it by now. Like, this nigga fucked up.
You should be on the down.
Right.
Come down.
Nah, this nigga's mad.
No, you should be hitting me with the "Are you okay?" You know what I mean? When you get to a level where you that pissed, be like, "We fucked up," but let me just make sure he alive. Shit.
Because when he get here, I might have to do something.
Right. Like, somebody beat me to the punch. But my biggest thing is, I think the funniest situation with that ever occurred. It was actually my dean Ramel. We was at the airport and I kept blowing this man up. I was like, "Yo, where you at? Yo, where you at? Yo, where you at?" And this man hung up on me, and I was like, "Did we get disconnected?" I called him back, man. He hung up again, and I was like, "What the?" So I called back. He was like, "Yeah, every time you call me, I get there faster, right?" And I was like, "Oh, he being a smart ass." So like, yo, you calling me ain't doing no good, motherfucker. Like, what good is it doing by just calling and checking in where I'm at? I'm gonna be there when I'm fucking there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know it's at the time scheduled. Obviously, my nigga, because you're calling me.
Right. And you know Vine must be looking at that. So when you gave him 17 minutes, 15, 17, you know he was looking as soon as he hit 17, he'd be like, "I'm gonna get this back to 20. And then 20 hit, and that's when he was
I don't
like,
think he did that. I think around 8 minutes, he was like, "If I don't hear a nigga pulling up in the next 8 minutes." Like, you feel what I'm saying? Nigga said 17, it's been 9, nigga. 8 minutes, he better have his ass here. Hey, he got over it, but nonetheless, I feel as though, like, all right. So, once again, like I said, I stopped lying to bitches a long time ago. So, it's kind of funny sometimes when you have to tell the truth.
"Oh,
go ahead.
Can I ask a question?"
Yeah.
Why did you stop lying to bitches?
Why? Oh, I gave this reason as well. I stopped lying because I was dealing with this chick, and I was trying to, do the finesse game, get her to do whatever I wanted her to do. All that dumb shit. And it wasn't really working. Like, it was like this bitch had like the kryptonite for a nigga. So I was like, I'm just go ahead and be 100 and see what happens. You feel what I'm saying? And from that day forth, it was so freeing. So like my brain nutted. Like it was, it was crazy, fam.
Right.
Like,
I feel like I'm sorry to cut
no,
you
you
off,
good.
But I feel like whenever we used to listen to Patrice O'Neal, like he always talking about like the self-editing system, like taking that shit out, like just finally being able to just be real, and like if she accepts that, like that means that it's even.
She accepts you.
It's even meant to be even more. So.
That's even like being around a girl who doesn't like if you say bitch a lot. Like, I don't know if I say bitch a lot, but I know I say it. So I ain't never heard my
drums are not my girl bitches, but
I don't think I've ever called. I don't think I've ever called really a girl a bitch in a really long time. Like probably like
refer call
3 years.
That's what
I'm 3 years plus on that.
Right.
I ain't called
coin.
I ain't called a bitch a bitch since I was 18.
A bitch a bitch.
Damn.
That's the last time I said it. Like called a girl like usually like, bitch, I slap the shit at you.
Oh, you saying like in their faces? Well, I'm talking about referring. Referring to
and that was
a whole damn podcast.
That was my second. That was my second point. Before you got in, was that like, but if I'm like saying like, you know, them bitches over there, like that I don't want anybody. If any girl I'm dating was like, can you not? I'd be like, well, we can't be together.
Right? Yeah. You have to find somewhere else.
After I explain it to you that I don't mean anything, like that word is as powerful. Like the definition of that word is the power I give it, and that when I said it, that's the power I gave it. None actually. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So if you interpreted it as powerful, that's what you did, not me. So you feel what I'm saying? So if you're gonna feel offended, then it's not gonna work. Cause I ain't offending you, and I'm not about to claim I'm doing something. You feel what I'm saying? That I know in my
the more you defend it, then it's like I'm guilty of what you're accusing me of.
Correct.
So I'm not even going to defend the shit.
Right.
Because I'm not guilty.
Not to mention the only person that hurt me was me, you, and Jesus. and I'm over it. You know what I'm saying? But anyway,
that got a little deeper than I thought. Mine was quick. I just got a bad memory, so I was like, "Fuck it, why lie?" Because I didn't remember what the hell I said. You know, what I mean, it's many times I'd be like, "Yo, I thought you was at your dad's house." And I'd be like, "Nah, nigga." I'd be like, "Oh,
you end up telling the truth."
You
told the lie.
You know what I mean? Then you gotta remember who you lied to. Some niggas that tell the truth, some niggas that didn't. I'm just like, man, everybody.
I just remember I was trying to lie to this joke, and I ended up telling the truth. But like her line of questioning was spot on to the point where to me the bullshit this answer would have been like, obviously this is a lie. Mm-hmm. So like she led me perfectly into the shit, and once that happened, I was like, first of all, I felt like I was still being honest. I was like, yeah, you got me, you got me. I was on that bullshit,
yeah.
And I just tried to steer the conversation away from getting caught in the lie and just going into the lie. You feel what I'm saying? But nonetheless, 19, I was done. And I'm gonna take that back. I don't think I've lied, but I know I have edited for one of my Jones.
Really?
Yes.
Sometimes you have to edit.
Nope.
No, I don't believe I edited. I stopped editing around 2013.
It depends on what we're talking. You don't edit for your girl. But some people in life, you edit just to keep it short. Sometimes I don't feel like
you about to have a party or something like that. Yeah, go ahead. Whatever you guys say to have this party.
Right. It is what it is. Or some people you just hold a conversation with that you don't even want to go on any longer. So you just like, I see what you're saying. You're right. Although you disagree like shit.
Or it's more so like, what I mean by editing is like, all right, what I'm going to say is, bitch, shut your goddamn mouth. But it's like, baby, can we maybe talk about this later?
Oh, we got a different edit. I feel what you're saying.
Or like what I wanted to say, what I said, but I said it what I was trying to say, but I ain't saying it for you to feel it like I meant it. That's the editing shit.
That's a great way to say that.
Yeah.
Mine was lame.
We'll talk about this later.
Right. Mm-hmm.
When you get Eric Benet voice with your girl, you know you're on that bullshit.
I think my girl is like used to me not having in my editing system, so like that's the way I gotta keep it. She's kind of like, nigga, I'm gonna give it right back to you anyway. It don't matter what the fuck you say.
And would you say that this is one of the most, I would say, interesting relationships because that isn't an issue, like editing.
Yeah, there's only like two people in my whole life that I've ever had that kind of like connection with, where I can say what I mean and you not get upset with me.
That's crazy.
No, but what I said, even how we talking right now, how some people double talk the shit out of situations, and I'm like, all right, it's even to a point where if I'm asking how you doing, and normally I'm all right, everything's good, can't complain, blah blah blah. But like if I'm asking you, I don't even want to know like what the fuck is going on, because I know some shit going on. I know some shit going on with me, goddamn it. So I want to hear shit you going through, goddamn it. Right. Like that, like dude, that shit is real, and like like. How can I say? I probably lost my train of thought like shit, but
I was just saying it's really an ADD special.
ADD special like shit. I heard that shit ain't real, but
I don't believe in that shit. They drugging these kids for no reason, then they end up fucked up shooting up malls, and they wonder what's wrong because you done drugged their ass since they was a baby.
I think that I feel that shit's real, but I think that it'd be like a motherfucking like I don't know if you remember that shit at the Navy Yard.
Oh God, yeah.
That was a nigga too, so that shit was like, yeah, like it kind of hit.
Mental health, that's real.
Mental health, I would say mental health.
Yeah,
mental health for African Americans in corporate settings, like that needs to be researched. Like I might have just said my thesis right there. Nobody's take that shit because that's some real shit. I look at my black ass. I work on a motherfucking military installation. I'm telling all my shit, and I'm like, I feel weird just because I don't dress like everybody else dresses at work. Like I don't have on a suit and tie. I have on a shirt, jeans, polo, maybe at the most. But I wear black tee, jeans, some boots, motherfucking work. Like it's nothing. And I know when people walk past my office, they're like, "What the fuck is going on in there?"
Right.
I got all my shit on the wall. You feel what I'm saying? My certificates of recognition of that bitch. About to have my degree on that jump in December. That's gonna be lit.
Congrats for sure.
And really, I just want one just to have one. Academia is cool, but I be feeling like one going to HBCU, like not to say like I didn't get a fair shot or some shit like that, but I'm still hustling even though I'm in school. You feel what I'm saying? Like I feel like white kids, like you don't be on the same shit I'm on when I'm in school. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
real,
you feel what I'm saying? Like I got a full-time fucking job, nigga.
I can tell y'all that just from coming from Roanoke County schools in Maryland to Prince George's County schools, I have never like the size of Sarasville, the school that I went to, son. That's a middle school, if even that in Roanoke County. That joint is old as shit. When looked up, that school was built in 1920.
Damn.
19 fucking 20. They probably added some shit or whatever, but it's just like it's still that old ass school.
You know, like Surratt House is what's the historical landmark? That's the nigga. Was it John Wilkes Booth?
Yeah, that one over there after he shot.
After Buzz Lincoln slid through. I think her name was Mary Surratt. And yeah, so that's how they got the name of the town, Surrattsville. She took an L. Yeah, for like treason.
Cause she helped that nigga. She ain't know though.
She ain't know. She took an L for treason like shit.
He probably just like, she shot somebody. He didn't say the president and shit.
Yeah, he bust that nigga, yo, and rode out on the fucking horse. Apparently, he jumped off a balcony as well, broke his shit.
Still rode out.
You crazy as shit because the school's fucked up. The track at the school has like a fucking pit in it. Like there's like a pit in the track. But there's a track team and everything like that. But we don't practice at Sarasville. Like that doesn't make any fucking sense to me.
That's real.
But that's the fucking school. Like nobody keeps up with that shit. I remember the football field was janky. Like that drum
well, I mean, not to take it from you, but Oxford Hill is the same way. It was pretty.
And
old.
y'all got a new school though.
Yeah, we do.
Oxford Hill is the new PG.
That shit is very nice. It's
the PG.
Right.
Niggas get Chromebooks and shit now.
I heard a lot of shit.
You know, all the little niggas get Chromebooks.
You know, like science and
so
tech.
They do their homework. Ain't no excuse.
They got science and tech, but I think everybody gets them at the school, and they have a sexier science and tech swag like over there now. You know, we had that bum ass wing.
Yeah, I was in it.
So like you had to walk. It wasn't nothing but a couple temporaries in the building, really. But that was our little spot.
It was a little brighter than the rest of the school and shit.
It was so funny because this is what I think is really wild. This is a tangent like a motherfucker. But I appreciated going to that school because it was more enriching than I had than in college. Like in that school, they made us feel because we was in this program that we were smarter than a lot of other people. We were going to college. Like it wasn't really like if you were
option.
Yeah, and not even that was an option. But if you're in this program, you have the aptitude to make it to a college setting. They didn't really hide it at all that you are not the same as other people who just live around here. Like that was real. But when I got to college, it was completely different. They literally said in my orientation, when you graduate, your degree is going to say the same thing as the kids from College Park. And I was like, I'm pretty sure at College Park, they're not getting the speech. Their fucking degrees and shit are going the same as the niggas from Bowie State. So what in the fuck is different at College Park that I ain't here, goddammit? And I was like, a little scary. To the point where, I mean, I've seen a lot of people work the system. Like they might work at the school, they got jobs from that, whatever. But I'm getting my degree. You feel what I'm saying? Get my diploma and keeping it moving. I hope I'm able to, give back somehow, some way. Like I can maybe become a famous alumni, give them some bread, build another.
Trust me, they're gonna be hitting you up. I get something in the mail like every day. Give back. Like the accounting department. You get the school itself. Everybody.
I would love to put something towards some dorms. I heard the kids.
That would be hot.
I heard the kids ain't got nowhere to stay right now.
Bro, that's why so many people. Isn't that school mostly just like commuters? Yeah.
In my time, it's changing.
Is it?
Because think about it. I lived 40 minutes away and I lived on campus. You feel what I'm saying? So
likewise.
So right. So I think
we both in Knoxville.
Of
course, we had the same commute.
That's nothing but for me. That's a branch in 495. That's all that is. Maybe 50. Right. Remember how I'm feeling that day.
I always took 50.
You can get on 295, but 295 does its thing at all times.
That damn road. Yeah. I was like, I ain't gonna be one of these crosses. That's my shit. Like no bull.
Yeah, that shit is wild. But I I think we went on a motherfucking shit. Where we at? Oh, not too bad.
I don't even. Literally, I don't even remember what we talked about, though. This is literally ADD session.
If this was an ADD session, but we talked about black women, how we appreciate our black women, and we don't have a preference for these white gems.
Not at all.
We talked about how we got to do fucking better because of how black women treat us like shit when they feel like they're not supported. But I think that for what I see in my life, black women are very much so supported. You feel what I'm saying?
I remember that conversation.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And I mean, and maybe I just because where I live and my little piece of geography, that's what I'm exposed to. But
I guess what it is like, I guess what they're. I mean, I guess you would have to ask a woman herself, but it's just like most of the complaints I see come from just like the whole misogynistic views of like hip hop, per se, or like
but they
I
love
guess
hip-hop.
media in general.
They love hip hop.
That's real.
They love Trap Queen 679.
This one thing too, though, like from traveling. Like, have y'all traveled? Like, been to like other parts?
Probably not like you, but I've been a few places.
Like, this is what I realized, yo. We are so blessed for being born in the PG, like DMV area.
Oh yeah.
Because like,
you
realize this region for like the most. This is the wealthiest
African
American community in the
country,
U.S.
right? In the country,
you know what I mean? In the U.S. That's crucial. So hearing that, you're like, damn, that's crazy. But when you go other places and see, yo, I've been on like different like jobs or whatever where I see the janitor and it's a black dude. He's like, hey, how you doing? Speaking to everybody, you know what I mean, in the office. And then he looks like, what the fuck? Like, he like double takes and shit. You know what I mean? But then like you can literally see him read you. He'd double take and he'd be like, oh, he probably one of them old Uncle Sam motherfuckers. And he walk in the bathroom or whatever. And then I'll like sound like no homo. But I usually go in there too, whatever the case, and be like, hey, what's going on, man? And I like talk to him, and then he's like, oh, what's going on? He'd be like, oh, how you doing, man? Nathaniel Turner. He'd be like, Nathaniel Turner? Oh, Nat Turner? You know what now? I'm like, oh yeah, but I'm Southampton County, Virginia, man. I was like, hey, hope these motherfuckers piss me off. You know what I mean? Oh, don't you know? And they just get hyped and shit. You know what I mean? And it's just like, yo, granted, you just automatically just think like, oh, he done sold out. You know what I mean? Just off break. It's like where he's from, he's never seen nobody like another black person that's not blue collar. You know what I mean? A white collar black dude, he automatically like sold out. But then when he talks, he like, oh shit, no, you did that? You made it here? Like being straight? Like legit? You know what I mean? I'm just like, that shit astonishes me. But then when you see with that, now this is actually another full circle. The black dudes in those communities, in those more impoverished areas, may jump on a white joint because they gonna get them out of that joint potentially. You know what I mean?
I seen it. So, I seen a nigga get his ticket.
You know what I mean? It's like he throwing babies out that joint.
He throwing babies
and leaving them there and going with the white chick.
And take it. Nah, I done seen a nigga off the come up go ahead and put 3 in a shorty. Put 3 in it real quick. He in the house taking care of the baby. She working.
Oh yeah, there's a whole rack of Sams out there.
That nigga, wow. I'm like, nigga, that's your hustle. Like, nigga, that's how you eat? Got your white joint with a job. Mm-hmm. Shit crazy.
Any way you can get it.
Nah, one thing I want to say though, you made the janitor nigga
sad with that.
You made the janitor nigga sound like a straight slave at the beginning. That shit was hilarious.
Oh, okay, like, hey, how you doing? But that's the thing though. No, right-handed guy. I ain't trying to downplay nobody. Like, I ain't even talking about the man's profession or nothing like that. But that's his environment. Like, he's coming in the majority white. You know what I mean?
He
put his best cheese on.
He's not. He's been like Uncle Tom Slavin. He was just like, hey, how you doing? Hey, how you doing? You know, he ain't gonna go there. What's going on? He ain't gonna go in down
my motherfucking job.
Right. Yo, like nobody say nothing wrong to me. I won't say nothing wrong to you.
That's real though.
You don't like me. I don't like you. I'm gonna stay in my lane. You know what I mean?
But that's just close to like Yaza to me. You feel what I'm saying? Like, oh, like tipping your hat and shit. But whatever.
No, it's all right. So like I always try. Like I think I told you before. Like when I lived in New Jersey, like something if I want to hang out with black people, I hung around white people when I was in New Jersey. Because I live near the shore, and I wasn't near Philly, I wasn't near New York. Mm-hmm. So if I wanted to hang around black people, I had to go to the quote-unquote hood. But, like, it's like, Southeast everywhere. Like that's the hood. And this, I'm not even talking about in the grand scheme of like crime. I'm just talking about like how much money these people have. Like I've walked into houses to hang out with my friends that are black in New Jersey, and they live close to New York, and it's like I don't want to call it a shack, but there's shit everywhere. It's like a trap house for real. But that's just where they are because they're black, and that's all they can afford in fucking New Jersey.
I think of the concentration of black people in Baltimore. This is what I think is kind of astonishing. How you go to one part of Baltimore and it's all white people, and you go to another part of Baltimore and it don't look like the white part, and it is completely different. Right. And I'm like, how did this happen? You feel what I'm saying? Like how did no nigga go like, hey,
who drew the line?
Like, right. I used to mess with a joint that lived in Pennsylvania, Harrisburg, to be specific. And it was outright racism and discrimination. In Harrisburg, they had the metro bus system did not go to like the parts where like the jobs were or the shopping centers. Like literally, they do not go there. So how do you get there? You walk. Fuck else, how else you do? You ain't got a car. What the fuck you gonna do? It's literally
they probably just like, if you ain't got a car, you don't belong over there.
It's literally a bridge that separates a part of Harrisburg from the other one. Wow. And it's crazy because it's not a rich place either. So going there, when you would go to a store, every store we went to, that I went to, if I picked up something off the shelf, the person in the register would go, it's cheaper if you do it this way or something like that. Even at the pizza, we went to Pizza Hut, same thing. It was like, well, you can do that deal, but you're only getting this much pizza. So if you do this one, it's a lot cheaper and you get more food. Everywhere we went, it was like some type of like looking out. And I've never experienced that. No other place on earth.
Now this is the one thing though. It could be taken two ways. They could be like, oh, let me look out for him and save him some money, or they could be like, yo, I know he's not from here, so he doesn't know about the ways to get around it. Like I work in Bethesda. Like I was in that joint. Like I go to Starbucks and shit in Bethesda, and I'd be like, yo, let me get this joint right by the Bowie Monger. Right off of 410 East West.
Oh, you further down than I am.
Yeah. Wait.
I'm close to like Wisconsin.
So right there, whatever. So like I always get like, yo, real quick, let me get a venti Americano, no water. Maybe like a venti Americano. They're like, why? Well, you know what you need to do? Next time, just get a triple shot, triple espresso shot over ice. It's cheaper. And I was like, oh damn. You know what I mean? It's like. I didn't think she was like telling me something like, yo, save some money, I'm gonna look out for you, I know you got that much. It was just like, yo, you getting this shit, why don't you do this? Not a fancy name, save you some fucking money. You know what I mean? I didn't look at it as they were telling me something different for any old reason. It was just like, yo, you looking out for me.
I don't think of that. I don't think that's necessarily, I wouldn't take it as a negative. I just thought it was actually wild. I do it, I'm a waiter as well, and people be like, they be like, I know it's a meal, but I don't know what I want. You know, I don't know what it is. They be like, so what you want? You want some pancakes, some eggs, some bacon, some grits. That's a rise and shine, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? That's $7.99.
Yeah,
all day. $8.49 plus tax. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Like I do this. But and I don't do it. You know, I just do it. Not only because I know I'm getting a little bit more tip, because I feel as though that they have to pay less. They should be able to give out a little bit more. That money I didn't spend on that bullshit, I can give it to this nigga.
And it is considered at the table. We all know that. They be like, yo, he did look out for us.
Like shit. It's to the point where a lady had an attitude with me, and knowing that she got a size changed the whole atmosphere. Her husband laughed at her. Like, she wanted some oatmeal or some shit like that, right? Oatmeal to come with 2 motherfucking toppings, right? But I gave her a whole motherfucking lot. I gave her like 5 toppings, and she asked for double.
Whoa.
Asked for double. And I was like, all right, here's all these toppings. But if you're going to have some toast, I'm going to have to, I'm going to have to bust you for that toast. You feel what I'm saying? Just because I ain't giving out free toast.
Right.
So I bring her all the shit. And she goes, where's the rest of my shit? And I'm like, ma'am, on the menu, it only comes with 2 things. I actually gave you all these things, and I did not charge you for any of them. Right. My husband busts out laughing. And she goes, well, okay.
Like, what more can you say? You know what I mean? She already said he wasn't going to back.
What else do you want?
And I was like, and in my brain, I was like, why would you be a bitch to me off bucks? You feel what I'm saying? I didn't get that part for negotiation purposes alone. You feel what I'm saying? Like, everybody gets pissed off. I cussed out AT&T not too long ago. It got me nowhere. Goddamn, I started calling motherfuckers the next day. Talked to another bitch who was fucking with me. No, fuck. I don't give a fuck. They can sue me all that shit. Fuck AT&T, goddamn it. That is the worst. That is not good customer service, goddamn it. These motherfuckers sent me a text with the survey talk about would you recommend AT&T to another motherfucker?
I don't even think they look at that.
I don't
shit.
think they couldn't. From 10 to 1 motherfucker. Hell no, nigga. I'm taking my shit to fucking Metro.
This is they do like in a lot of surveys. Well, some people look at the low ones, but like in any competition, they always throw out the high and the lowest. The ones in the middle, they feel as though you're being a little more truthful and honest because this person had a badass experience. Everybody not gonna be that bad. This somebody cousin, they trying to hype it, so throw that shit out there. What these niggas in the middle talking about? You know what I mean? Think about it. You're gonna be honest. Like if you be like, think about it. If somebody be like, yo, what you give your shorty a 10? You might be yo, shorty a 10. They hype. You throw that out. Somebody be like, yeah, she was like a 7. Then you go, let me see her, yo. Because then a 7 sound more truthful than a 10.
10.
Yeah.
If you want to see somebody that say she a 10, you be like, yo, let me see what the fuck your 10 look like. Right, it ain't even about her no more. It's like, what's your 10 look like?
You'll naturally cut down a 10 more than you'll cut down a 7. You be like, you might even upgrade it. Like, nigga, that ain't no 7. That's 8, 9.
Right.
So that's real. That's everybody though. I hate when you have to sell a motherfucker on some shit. Like if I didn't I wish I could have told you how I really wanted you to feel. Like I played a song for a motherfucker. Now I know if I said it was me, that shit was ass. I know it's ass if it's me. So
it's Austin, he ain't got the producer credits.
Right. It's another nigga. It's another nigga that ain't me. Man, that shit was high. Who the fuck that is? Me, nigga.
Right.
Thank you. So no, your bitch ass is not gonna be 100. You feel what I'm saying? You might give me that was alright at the most.
Right.
At the most. But you wouldn't even bump my shit.
That's true.
That's how people are.
Say you gotta lie to get the honesty out of people.
Yeah, it's funny as fuck you say that. I'll listen to Nori's podcast.
I ain't gonna say lie. You gotta trick them.
But you don't have to trick them. You have to give them an opportunity to tell the truth. You have to always give somebody an out. That's how you get the truth. Deep. I learned that a long time ago. I know because sometimes when you're dealing with a goofy motherfucker, if you just giving them straight facts, they're not either gonna bottle up, and you know what I'm saying. You're not gonna get any type of response. So what you almost have to end up doing is being mature enough for the both of you motherfuckers and go, all right, you did this fuck shit. I understand you did this because you was in this position, but I didn't understand where the fuck you was coming from because you didn't have to do that. Mm-hmm. You feel what I'm saying? And you can almost say for you to have any type of any bullshit to make up, you already did the shit, so you might as well keep it 1,000. That's not gonna change. You feel what I'm saying? All the shit you already done.
Right.
So I feel so just put it out there, you know what I'm saying, and then you might get the truth more so than not. And I was saying it earlier when people be double talking, it's like you be having a conversation with a female. In the back of your head, you want to tell her you fine, motherfucker. I'm trying to get your number. I like you. You're a nice girl. Blah blah blah. But you're not really going to just go ahead and plain say that fear of rejection, whatever it may be. And she might be actually feeling the same thing. Oh, this is a nice looking guy. I wish you asked my number. I might fuck around and ask for his. You never know. But it's that whole thing where you too scared to get judged. You feel what I'm saying? So I feel as though letting that shit go is definitely one of the most amazing things a human can do. I feel as though I've had Facebook for a very long time. I do too many plugs with Facebook because they don't give me a fucking dime, but whatever. But I had that shit since.
Hey, it can get you famous. I
had that shit since you had to get invited.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember I was part of the petition to get Bowie on that motherfucker.
Wow.
Old school. Then I joined that shit like 3 years after I even did that shit.
I remember the girl. Her name was Diana. She made my Facebook for me and sent me the password.
Why is always girls making Facebooks for us?
I feel like they used to make MySpace pages because they used to be the ones that edit them.
I had a girl who used to edit my shit.
Yeah,
like Black Planet.
Yeah,
my sister used to edit my Black Planet.
That's how.
I learned HTML because of Black Planet.
She was sick with it. Well, that shit's easy. HTML is easy.
I mean, shit. Now.
Probably to write it no, but I just cut and paste the shit out of shit. And I can do some shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
All that.
HTML pretty much is I don't say it's easy, but it's like user friendly to me. You feel what I'm saying? Cool, if you want to do something, you can just pretty much type it. What the fuck I want it to do. But some of that Java shit, fuck no, nigga.
That's alright.
Yeah,
fuck with that Python. I ain't fucking with that shit.
I don't even know what that is.
That's coding software. Damn. But anyway, I'm doing shameless fucking plugs, nigga. Shameless. Anyway, we've been rapping for a minute.
You smell shameless.
That's fine.
I gotta put a plug in about my girl.
Go ahead.
Oh. Hey, baby. Ain't dropping names.
Alright. It's we talked about a lot of shit. This is
Yeah,
definitely
nigga, he was halfway through wrapping it up.
6 months. But yeah, 6 months ago. Yeah, we did talk about a lot of shit. But what the most, not the most important, but the one thing I remember the most is black women, we love you. Y'all bad. We like you dark, you're crispy, your light skins, your browns,
Oh shit.
your caramels, all that shit. All y'all are wet. I mean, in my lifetime,
Just don't smell.
You gotta calm down. We ain't worried about
Black, white, Asian, don't smell.
Yeah, I mean,
automatic laws.
I don't want to smell nobody.
Right.
I wash my ass at least twice a day. I can't keep a bar soap in this motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
But black women, we love you. White women, y'all are okay. Y'all are cool. But it's no beef. Let's be more honest with one another. Let's stop double talking. Let's say how we really feel. And I feel as though say how you really feel in confrontation more so in love. Say how it really the fuck you feel. Because I'm telling you, it's going to make you feel a whole lot better. And the other person will feel a whole lot better because they met a person who has...
And they learn something.
You know what's funny? When people have accusations about me all the time. And I listen. Like, I don't mind listening. I don't necessarily get offended. But one criticism I've heard more than one occasion, they say people have said that I think I'm a know-it-all. Now, I disagree with that statement. But I think that that's okay for you to think that, and I ain't mad at you. You feel what I'm saying? So,
everybody entitled to it.
And I think that's what people miss sometimes. Like, I'm not taking that from you. You know what I'm saying? How you feel, even though I don't give a fuck. But like I said, it is TOAFNMG. And wrapping up the podcast. Thank you for coming out, Nate, Travis, and I think that's another human walking in the house. Hello.
Oh shit! What up?
And we have Toafn MG. Fuck with me.